Okay. Whoa. Jeez, that's loud. Where are we? What were we doing? I can't remember. Oh yeah, yeah. We got the ship, whatever it was called, the sea spray, um, sea hawk, sea slice, and saw like that. Oh yeah, we arrived at the town where people know who Kaim is, but they're like, well, you haven't been here in a while, and you haven't changed. That's weird. Mountain village, Tosca. So we're gonna have a look around, see what's what. I have one of these guys here. I think there's. You know, I have some serious trouble believing that you actually lived here once before. It's an inn, Kaim. Look, it's been a long voyage, and I'm sure you're tired, so why do we call it a day here? Okay? Rest here. No, not yet. I want to have another look around. The Black Cave was sealed off by a ghastly sorceress. She was shouting wildly the whole time. She must be a monster. We're going to have to interact with these statues at some point. Ah. Yeah. Foreshadowing. Jump. Jump. And we're going to have to find all of them. Okay, so we know that there are like 3 of them up there. One behind there, one here, one here. I think there's another one over. Big one here. Hey, Kaim, you're Kaim, right? My grandfather told me all about you. Oh wow, yes, it's been a while. He gave this to me as a keepsake. It's really valuable to us, but it's what you use to protect our village, right? So here, Kaim, I want to return it to you. Obtain magic powered locator level 1. Hey, Kaim, try it out now. I've hidden a treasure somewhere inside the village. See if you can find it. There's a hint it's somewhere way up high. Sure as if you can find it. Treasure that's really up high lies in Tosca. View the treasure hunting tutorial, yes please. Using the magic powered locator, you'll be able to look for treasures hidden all over the world. To find treasures, you must obtain information on the whereabouts of those treasures. Once you get information on a treasure, it will appear on the treasure screen within the item menu. In your magic power locator and information, there will be a glowing point on the navigation map when you enter the area in which the treasure is hidden. The treasure is hidden at the glowing point. Search for it in the nearby area. You can increase the output of the magic powered locator, enabling you to find a lot more treasure than with the level 1 locator. No. Okay. So, no, it's under items. Right in the. So a high area is over here. Okay, no. There might be another high area in the town. Uh, uh, somebody's house. Quiet down. I'm still not 100% sure what seeds are. Like, you give them to that pot bunny guy and he gives you something in return. Ooh. Okay, there's... Seed of Terrors. Welcome back, Kime. Where have you been all this time? Is this, yeah, a pipot. Pipot in the pot. Give it seeds. Give it 9 seeds. It took something out of the pot. Give you Earth Charm. Okay, so it gives you stuff if you give it seeds and a cat. Okay. Does it give you items that you can't otherwise get? You learn that Earth Charm is new. Reduces Earth element damage. Grants immunity to sleep. Immunity. Yeah, you can learn a couple of things. Kellalon is the guardian spirit of the village, but I have to be good, or else he won't protect me. Alright, come on. Healing tank. This road leads out of the village, but you best avoid it. It's dangerous out there. Ooh, another ladder. Maybe. Is this the treasure? 5 gold. Hold on. So how do I actually? It was in items. Treasure lies in the highest place in Tosca. Is this it? Can I look at tutorials again? Yeah, I don't quite get it. Like, so I see there is something over here that's shining down here. I've been in my fair share of battles, but one day, just as I was swinging my sword at someone, I suddenly thought, man, I wish I could have been a baker. I've no idea how a thought like that came to me, but after that battle, I quit the army. I've made my living baking bread ever since. Time recalls a memory that was left deep within his heart. A dream has been revealed. The hero was home from the war. He had performed gallantly on the battlefield, advanced to the rank of general, and made a triumphal entry into the village of his birth. The hero. The villagers welcomed him with a festive celebration. The grown-ups were treated to drinks beginning in the afternoon, and the children received sweet confections. The cattle and sheep in the pastures that supported the villagers' livelihood, whether because they were excited by the unusual commotion or were welcoming the hero in their own way, sent especially shrill cries reverberating into the blue summer sky. General, you are the pride of our village. Obviously, full of pride himself, the head of the village thrust out his chest as he delivered his congratulatory address in the welcoming ceremony. To think that the foremost hero in the army came from this tiny village is so incredibly exhilarating and gratifying. I'm sure our ancestors are overjoyed as well. The throng crammed into the village square burst forth with cheers and applause. Applause, not applaused. According to the official figures released by the army the other day, General, you brought down at least 2,000 enemy soldiers with your own hand. Jeez, that's a lot. The thunderous roar shook the square. Come to think of it, the population of this village is less than 1,000. This means, sir, that you managed to bury more than 2 of these villages worth of your own. Jesus Christ. I mean, you say that to someone with no hint of, irony? That, you've killed killed 2 villages worth of people. Good job. How fortunate for us that you were not one of the enemy. If by any chance there had been a war of your caliber on their side, we'd all be resting in the hilltop graveyard by now. A few of the women frowned momentarily at this remark, but the men, full of liquor, responded with an explosive laugh, because they were fucking idiots. Sitting stage centre, the general lightly stroked his dignified beard. No one present knew that this was his habit whenever he was perplexed. When he left his village to join the army, he was just an ordinary soldier, a long way from growing a beard. General, you are truly the saviour of our army, and indeed of our entire nation. I understand you will be leaving for another battle tomorrow, but we all hope that you will thoroughly enjoy yourself on this rare visit to your birthplace. The village chief ended his greetings and withdrew to the wings, whereupon the village's #1 entertainer bounded onto the stage in the most comical way he could manage. "Dear General," he cried, running over to where the great man was seated and going down on his knees, "oh, hear my plea." The general looked at him uncertainly. "Is there any possibility that you would lend me the sword at your side, if only for a moment?" Perplexed though he was by all this, the general, impelled by the audience's applause and cheers, handed the man his tasselled and jewel-encrusted sword. The man bowed deeply as the sword entered his outstretched hands, and again he cried, "My gratitude knows no bounds." Pretending to stagger under the weight of the sword, he came to the front edge of the stage and held the weapon aloft. "And now, ladies and gentlemen, I will reenact the event that raised our dear general's fame to the heights in a single bound, when he hacked 18 of the enemy into little teeny tiny bits." The audience cheered wildly, and the man, with exaggerated movements and commentary, swung the sword in a great arc. The audience knew exactly what he was doing. The general had not only made a name for himself for his strategic prowess, but also was widely acclaimed as a warrior on the battlefield. He did not rely solely on his weapons, but in the end levelled his opponents with his sheer physical strength. This, too, was a matter of the utmost pride for the villagers. "Here we go. 1 man down, 2 men down, flip the sword back, 3 men down, 4th man slashed diagonally, right through the shoulder, 5th man's head goes flying, oof, then 3 at once, 6th, 7th, and 8th man. What a bother. I'll just skewer you like this." The man thrust the sword through 3 imaginary opponents, and the crowd went wild. The general, too, broke into a smile and applauded. When he was through clapping, though, he stroked his beard again. "I'm sure you can understand how I felt at the time, sitting up there on that stage," the old general says to Kime before taking a sip of water from his leather pouch. His magnificent beard is completely white, so distant are the past events he is recounting. Kime nods in silence, and the general continues, as if mulling over every word. "The more you know about war, the more you feel that way. I'm sure the villagers meant well. They just wanted to pay homage to their hometown hero. No, of course, they weren't being the least bit malicious. My village has the nicest people in the world, which is exactly why I found the whole thing so painful. I couldn't stand it after a while." Hacking 18 men to bits. The deeds of a hero are related in numbers. Surely the man who playfully swung the general's sword on stage that day could never have imagined the ones who lost their lives in the battlefield. The agonized expressions on their faces, the curse in their eyes as they stared into nothingness. But that's alright too. People who live peaceful lives don't have to know about such things. That's what people like us are for, to keep their lives far away from the battlefields. Don't you agree? Thanks to us and our killing of enemies, the people we're supposed to protect don't have to know anything about the bloodiness of war. Unless you believe that, what's the point of killing each other? Kime says nothing in reply. Without either affirming or negating the old general's words, he stares vaguely at the general's troops. What did you say your name is? Kime. I suppose you've killed more enemy soldiers than you can begin to count. There is no way I could count them all. I thought so. You have a flawless build, the kind that can only be tempered on the battlefield. Only a man who has survived one battle after another can carry himself the way you do with complete naturalness. How does a man like you find himself driving a horse cart over a mountain pass? Kime is ready to leave without answering if the old man asks him such a question. But the general inquires no further into Kime's background. Instead, there is a sense of relief in the smile he bestows on the sight of Kime resting his horses at the pass. I was 16 the first time I went into battle. After that, I just kept running from one fight to another until I made it all the way to general. At first, I remembered the faces of the men I crossed swords with and killed. Even if you don't try to remember them, they get carved into your memory. I had terrible nightmares, and try as I might, I could never seem to wash off the stench of blood that splashed on my face and hands. That was a hallucination, of course, but it got so bad once that I spent a whole night in a river trying to wash myself off. The journal paused a moment to think about his story, then went on. And after a while you get used to it. You get used to fighting and killing over and over again. Your body and your mind and your heart, you just get used to it. That's how people are. So I stopped having nightmares. I killed all the enemy soldiers I could lay my hands on, and I forgot every one of their faces. It's the same for you now too, Kime, isn't it? Maybe so. It's like a curse. If you don't get used to it, your heart breaks. On the other hand, if you do get used to it, your heart probably ends up breaking someplace deeper down. The general cast a fond glance towards his western troops, then slowly shifting his gaze far down to the foot of the mountain, he says, "So that's what it was like for me back then, when I returned to my birthplace in triumph." For the final event in the welcoming ceremony, several children mounted the stage. And now, in honour of our hero, the children will present to the general a floral wreath more marvellous than the greatest medal there ever was. The audience went wild again. When the children put the wreath on his neck, the general favoured them with a warm smile, the first honest smile from the heart that he had managed since climbing onto the stage. And finally, as a special treat for the general, who has been galloping from one battlefield to the next, far from his native place, the children's chosen representative will read his own original composition spelling out the joys of the peaceful life of the village. With a look of grim intensity. A small boy, barely old enough to go to school, unfolded his composition, and gripping it in two hands began to read aloud from it, straining to make himself heard. First, I'm going to write about one of the nicest things that happened to me. At my house, we have a pasture with lots of cows and sheep. One cow had a baby 2 days ago. I helped my daddy by stroking the cow's back with a handful of straw while she was having the baby. That makes the cow warm up, so it's easier for her to give birth. The baby was born just before the sun came up. It was a tiny baby, but it could already stand on its own legs. A baby! Wow! I'm going to take care of this baby until it gets big. Dear little calf, hurry and grow up, okay? The general had tears in his eyes. Now I'm going to write about one of the saddest things that happened to me. That was when my grandma got sick and died. She was such a nice grandma. I know her sickness made her feel bad, but she was always smiling when I was around. She let me hold her hand when she died. I watched her face the whole time, because I knew I couldn't be able to see her anymore. I wanted to remember her even after I grew up. She just kept smiling and smiling to me right to the very end. That's why she is always smiling when I think of her. Are you looking down on me from the sky, Grandma? I will never forget you as long as I live. Tears were streaming down the general's face. When the ceremony ended, the general left his village and headed for the town where army headquarters were located. There, he wrote a long letter to the king, and he gave his sword to his most trusted lieutenant. Or lieutenant. I don't know how we pronounce it anymore. The general had decided to retire. This was a big surprise to me, as it was to anybody, but when I heard that little boy's essay, it occurred to me. What makes us really human is to celebrate each life that comes into the world and mourn each life that is lost. I didn't need medals anymore. I didn't need the honour of being allowed into the presence of His Majesty anymore. I wanted to be a real human being again. As a result, overnight I went from being the village hero to being reviled as a traitor. The general turns to face Kaim and asks, "So are you going to mock me as a coward who ran away from the battlefield, or blame me for being a deserter who betrayed his own patriotism?" Kaim turns a gentle smile on the old man. "Neither," he says. "As a soldier you made the wrong decision, but as a human being you made the right one." The general strokes his white beard and says, "My habit has changed too. Nowadays, I find myself stroking my beard when I'm embarrassed." The two men look at each other and smile. "Okay, back to work," says the general, standing with a grunt. He calls out to his troops, "Alright, and it's all downhill from here. Let's give it one last push and get back to the village before sunset." The troops, under the general's command, consist of 30 sheep, not one of whom is likely to take a person's life. You never know. Like, don't count them out. "Tell me, Kaim, are you planning to go back into battle at some point?" "I don't really know," he replies. "Well, I'm content with herding sheep for now," the general says. "I don't have the least regret for the decision I made that day. It would make me happy to think this could be a lesson, a kind of lesson for you." With this parting remark, the general turns away from Kaim and begins walking. The sheep amble along after him in newly reformed ranks. Standing at attention, the general raises his right arm and waves his troops on. Forward march! The command he had once delivered to tens of thousands of men in the battlefield now echoes pleasantly among the mountains of his native village. The end. It's a nice story. Discover treasure hunt information deep in memory. Okay, so I see... Okay. Aha! What did I get? Dark crystal staff, dark crystal ring. Nice. Let's see what they are. Okay, item... Hidden somewhere in Tuska Village, a present for crime from the children. Beyond the waterfall. So it's over here. Aha, you see, I can see it. So that's it, the little orange square kind of marking. Alright, come here. Medusa's head. Okay, I got Medusa's head and I got dark something or other. Right, dark crystal ring. Occasionally causes terror, inflicts severe wind damage. Medusa's head grants immunity to petrify. Is that going to come in handy? And I got a staff for someone else. Alright, you can get some rest. No, I meant to press yes. Yes, let's get some rest. That's fine. Just past the hypercurrents. Is the audio broken for those two? Ah, well, that hit the spot. You know, I'm really starting to feel at home here. Are you even listening to me? There's a time and a place for that stuff, and this is neither. Tell me, is it really true you can't drink? Yes. Can't or won't? That is so sad. But you're a queen. I mean, don't you have wine or champagne at parties or banquets or hangings? Any festive things like that? No. Well, look, nobody knows us here. Come on, just give it a try. I guarantee you'll like it. Really. Won't kill you, I promise. In fact, I bet if you take a couple drinks, you might get your memory back. Relaxes the mind, and other things. You think so? Absolutely. Hey, look at me. You're talking to Jensen here. Plink. Bottoms up. Bottoms up. That's what he wants. That's what he wants. You don't like the cheap stuff? No, it's just I've never tasted anything like it before. I'm not a fan of beer. I have to force yourself to drink it. No, I want my memory back. Yeah, the thing that could cause you to have gaps in your memory is the thing that's going to bring your memory back. That good? You okay? I feel very lightheaded all of a sudden. Yeah, no. It's affecting me like you said it would. Jesus Christ. She's a lightweight. Yeah, you're cute when you're asleep. She's not asleep. She's unconscious. Johnson. What the hell do you think you're doing? Just having a serious discussion about, what's going to happen next. And planning. Happen next. Yeah, she's going to talk to the king, get us a ship, because yours can't float worth a... after all. Goza's got the most advanced technology around, so we figured we could get a more see where they ship from him. Instead of that, what. Alright. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt this time, but don't try any funny business with Ming. Yeah, well, I'm looking out for her too, I mean, look how restful she looks right now. So, yeah, no, I'm not a beer drinker. Don't like beer. Tastes like grass water. So, is there anything in here? Open. Aquara bomb. Seed. Oh, I can examine something. Two magic ceiling feathers. I've heard a great deal about you from my mother and father. Please make yourself at home. None of them are just like, right. My grandfather knew you. You look like you're 30. Cure all. Another seed. Ooh, a chest. Slot seed. I probably should start using those. I ain't cleaning right now. Please wait. Oh, it's you, Kai. She looks very young, so if she recognizes him, he must have been here recently. Unless she is a lot older than she looks. Mysterious perfume. Hello. So how was I on stage? I'd love to perform in a bigger town someday. Eh?
Hey, Kime! I heard you were back.
This place takes me back. And it looks like the years have been good to you.
Knock it off. I'm a bona fide old man now.
Well, if you don't mind my saying so, you've aged really well.
Thanks, honey. Drink up. This is on the house.
Well, that is mighty nice. I don't mind if I do. Can I have that big, large mug over there?
I was only 7 when you saved the village, but I remember you as if it were yesterday.
It's been like 40 years.
You were a hero to us kids back then.
Yeah? So, we're trying to get to Goatsa.
Ah, forget it. The only way is through the Black Cave.
I heard it'd been closed off by some old sorceress.
There's nothing to be afraid of. We'll just bust our way through.
It's not that simple. Neither muscle nor magic have had any effect. Although adventurers with plenty of both have tried. My guess is that only that old sorceress can bust through the blockage. She's got some serious magic energy. Yep, she sure does.
Why don't we wait until she goes to the bathroom? Then we can, sneak by her.
Oh, it gets better. You know that place where you and Sarah lived? Well, that old sorceress has moved in.
My house?
My house?
What? Hey, you don't even have a lease agreement?
We kept the place up after you and Sarah went away, so it'd be ready if you ever came back. But I'm afraid she's made a mess of it. Sorry.
These sound like two different people.
Don't trouble yourself. It saves us the hassle of having to look for her.
That's a good point.
The only thing to do with squatters is run them out.
Well, I think you'll be okay. Just be careful, Kime.
We're off to kick some old woman's butt. That doesn't sound right.
You're not gonna go off and leave Ming like this, are you?
We'll head out there tomorrow morning.
Why did he say it like that? Tomorrow morning. Fake. I managed to get everything. Alright. Ooh. This is Kalalan, the protective deity of our village. Are you here to pay your respects? Yeah. View the Kalalan minigame tutorial. Yes, please. Pay your respects to the Kalalan statue spread around Tuska village. Press the A button while standing in front of a Kalalan statue to pay your respect. In some areas, Kalalans may block the way to statues, but they will eventually go away, opening up the way for you. Try to visit as many statues you can before time expires. The minigame ends after you have visited every Kalalan statue or when the time runs out. To quit the minigame at any time, talk to the girl in the middle of the village. As a reward for your piety, you will receive an item based on how many statues you visit. After you receive a certain item, you cannot go back and earn it again. No. Alright. That makes 1. Okay. That's 2. There's like 3 of them up here. There's 16 altogether. I know there's 1 in the inn. At least 1 in the inn. There's 1 over here as well. There is. 6. Alright, you need to fuck off. Seven. Alright, how exactly do I get out of here? No, there's... Really? Eight. Nine. 10. $11. Right, so there are 2 that I don't know, 3 that I don't know quite where they are. Are there any in here? Yeah, there's one over there. This guy, he's moved. So where's the last one? Is there... Okay, so I'm missing 2. I don't know how many are in this house here. I have 1 minute left. I could find at least one. Alright, I don't know. There we go, they've moved. Okay. Oh, no, there it is. I see it. Okay, so I got 15. I'm missing 1. Where's the last one? Is it the big one? Time's up. Hope you enjoyed your quest. Now then, you paid your respects to a total of 15 statues. Very well done. Kellon is overjoyed to see such a pious worshipper. Here's your reward for your efforts. May the blessings of Kellon be with you. 3 Kellon hearts, slot seed, seal blocker. Alright, let's have a look. Is there one in here? No. Like, is it the big one? Wait, why is something there purple? What does that mean? Welcome, have a look around. Forewarned is forearmed, as they say. Aye. How much money do I have? Where's it? I have 18,000. Yeah, sure, I can buy that. Right. Give me one of those. Give me one of those. Right, that'll do for now. Yeah. 4 staff. Oh yeah, you need something. Ah, who cares? Who cares? Yeah, I'll give you that. Alright, we'll try this again. Yeah. Okay, so maybe the big one you can... No. Alright. Okay, that's the one I was missing. The big one. Oh yeah. I can do this. Boop, boop. Boop. So these are very much time-based. Well, he might be blocking the ladder right now. Oh no. Unless he's blocking the ladder at the top. No. So I need 6 more. Alright, come on. Come on. Have I forgotten one again? So 11. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Which one have I forgotten? I've forgotten one. Well, they moved. Did I do this one? No, I didn't. Okay, there we go. This is going to be all of them. That's all of them, with more than a minute left to go. Hope you enjoyed your quest. Now then, you paid your respects to a total of 16 statues. You have visited every Kellalon statue in the village. Amazing. I'm sure Kellalon is very delighted indeed. Gamble. Don't know what that is, but I'll take it. Oh, hold on. What's this here? Is he selling something? If you're tired, feel free to stay with us. You're always welcome here. No, I don't need to. Not at the moment, anyway. Right. So... let's save again. Save? Yes, I would. Okay. We can head this way. Heading to Kaim's house. Oh, a lot of places we can go. Old Sorceress's Mansion. Oh, that's his house. This is nice. It's been a while now since I played this, so that is a nice house. So this is the home of the old sorceress. Gives me the creeps. Kind of like, no, this is my house. It's so strange. I can feel an intense magic energy. It's covering the entire mansion. That means the old sorceress is here, right? In any case, we've got to find that woman. I'm scared. Don't be such a scaredy cat, Mac. What's so scary? This is the house where Mom used to live with Kaim and everyone. I know, but someone else is living there now. That's, well, yeah, but... look, let's just be careful, okay? We don't have any idea what we'll find inside. Oh, spooky. Whoa, did you see that? Soul medicine. Oh, things aren't going to be looking good if you need medicine for your soul. Well. Oh dear. What the hell was that? Old Sorceress's Mansion. Entrance hall. Spooky. Pick up. Home fragment A. Thus all that lives does flow, thus do they fade away.
What's that? They look like pieces of a poem.
The sorceress did this. She made a mess of everything. Let's get rid of her for good.
What's this here? It looks like something. Can I come down from up top? Cure all. Looks like a toy or something. Alright, let's go follow the creepy ghost girl. I went into the mirror. Oh.
I can do this!
Unidentified life form. There we go. Aha!
Okay.
Oh no!
That's a heavy hit.
Yeah, we're gonna... Yay! Oh. Oh. Oh, they blinded me. Okay, he's now taking damage. No elemental. Let's try it. Okay, it doesn't take physical damage. Doesn't take damage. Well, that worked out.
Have I become stronger?
Well, they've all leveled up. Mac learned Taunt. Poem Fragment B. Warmth brings no solace. Can't read any more of this, it's all falling apart. It's a bit dirty, but it's just a regular mirror, isn't it? But I swear something went in there just now. Seems like something was broken off from the frame right here. I think I remember a jewel of some kind fit in there as a decoration. That chest looks like something should happen, but... No. Yeah.
You want a piece of me?
The worst kind of squatters. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's such a heavy hit. Yeah, that's the least. That's the last thing I need. So if I've got hit with stone, what does that even do now? Signs of petrification. So does it actually petrify? Here. Okay, that's nice. So what type magic? Yeah, fuck it. He always fails to steal. Okay. So he's... It's the ring. His ring is letting him do damage against... What do you call it? Yeah, yeah.
Looks like we've got a good chance.
Of dying. Okay. Alright. Ah, come on. I can't figure out, like, the actual timing for the ring.
Okay.
Because you can't figure it out by looking at the ring. It's hard to tell when they overlap. It's a big hit. Keep at it. Nice. I mean, that's a big hit. Could heal Seth. Shit. Well, she's gone. Okay, whatever.
What a waste of time.
Everyone levels up except for her. Pick up. Is this some kind of gem? Wouldn't that be part of the weird mirror? Potentially. Large mirror jewel. Alright, heal. Yeah, this is a real infestation. You really have to keep on top of this kind of stuff. Alright, you just... You... That... You... That... You... That... You... That. Wob, 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 wob. Ah, come on. I dig the weird designs. You know what? Defend, and you use Shadow. Shadow is hitting those guys in the back. They don't seem to be taking elemental damage, but they do seem to be taking shadow damage. Time is terrorized. Man, I don't know what that means. Does it mean he misses turns every now and then? No, just defend. Defend. Shadow. Of course, he's still terrorized, whatever that means. So, I have to find... an item that prevents them from getting terrorized. Still.
Okay.
So... Mac is the only one doing damage right now.
I wish I was stronger.
Alright, let's have a look. See, do I actually have anything? No. No, this is... This is a status effect that I have no way of dealing with at the moment.
Do not underestimate me.
Yeah, I need to keep you... Oh, come on.
Okay.
There we go. That's nice. Ah, come on. Jesus, she's taking a lot of hits. Oh, control battery's low. That's great. Yay! Fuck!
Okay.
Yay!
That was close.
Right. Crime learned anti-sleep. Alright, so he... Counterattack. Right, what did he can learn counterattack. Yeah. And she can learn composite magic. No, wait, no, not composite magic. Spirit magic. Learn some spirit magic. Then you can use something or other. Ring assembly. Are there any other new rings? Okay. Let's save. Just to be on the safe side. Yes, I would. Okay. Looks like that gem was part of this mirror. Let's try putting it back. Clink. Place large mirror jewel. Ah, up there. What's that light? This mirror looks kind of different from before, somehow. You're right, I feel magic power beyond the mirror. It's as if there's another world inside of it. The other side of the mirror. Hey, should we try going in? Sounds exciting. Why would you ask and then just do it? It's very rude. Now, this is nicer than I expected. It's like the same room as before, but it almost seems like someone was living here until just a moment ago. It's as if the clock's been turned back for this room alone. I wonder if this is some sort of kind of past world created within the mind of the sorceress. Which means that we stumbled into it when we went through the mirror. What is it? The mirror. The light from the mirror is gone. Are you serious? That means we can't go back? Now what are we gonna do? Calm down, you guys. Especially to you, Jansen. Twat. Sorceress shows up at the village every once in a while, doesn't she? So there must be some way back to the regular world. Surely we can find it somewhere in this mansion. The past within the mirror. Hallway.
If it's a fight you want, you got it.
Oh, who are these guys? They are magic. Again. It's in the back. I am going to assume that Prism might not work on them. Okay, that's not good. But this magic is sealed. That's not good either. That is a fucking big hit. Alright, so they're not taking any damage. And he's gone. So that healing does nothing. Okay, Prism does something. That is a massive hit. That is took her straight out. Ageless one. There we go.
It's not in my nature to lose.
Jansen learned level 4 black magic. Cook doesn't have a lot of health. And Mac is out of. These doors. Oh. There it is again. It went into the mirror. Maybe it was trying to guide us somehow. Maybe. Can I open this door? We can. Yes. Oh, can't do that. Okay, I get it. Is this supposed to be a clock? It just has strange symbols all over it and no numbers at all. I think we can move the clock hand. Ground a bomb. The knob won't turn. It doesn't seem to be locked. Must be locked from the inside. Alright, so what do I do here? Oh. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Okay. What's this? Oh, can't go there. How about this? Oh, great. This is what I wanted. Another
If it's a
fight.
fight you want, you got it.
No, two of those guys. Ah. Prism. Prism. Where's Prism? Jensen. You are out of stock. So you can just defend. Okay. Oh my god. Defend. Whoa. Oh, that was.
It's not in my nature to lose.
I think Chaim has been dead for 2 battles. Seth learned level 1 spirit magic, Cook learned level 4 white magic, Mac learned level 4 spirit magic. Okay, so Seth can re-equip something else. Yeah. Take that. And So... what can he... yeah, take that power hit. Skill slots are... How many... What do you call those things? Slot seeds. Do I want to use any yet? The problem is, I don't know. Okay, I get it, yeah. Okay, won't open. How about this thing? Does she have? She does. Alright, that'll do. Was I going into battle with Seth on very, very low HP?
Guess we have no choice.
You know what? No. Defend. Defend. You use prism. You speed up his casting. You use shadow. See if it does anything.
Okay.
Jesus. Thank you.
Cook, you see what I did?
Yay, he leveled up. Don't think he really got anything out of it though. Gotta just have to heal Seth. Oh, you can just walk into it. Another corridor. Here's me getting all worked up over nothing. Probably gone to the other side. The windows and doors are all on the opposite side from before. It's all been well maintained. The mansion couldn't be very old in this world. Look, the mirror. Some kind of strange light is coming out from the top. So this mirror has been the way back to the regular world all this time. sitting right at the opposite side of that first mirror. Okay, let's have a look around. Window bomb. Mana capsule. Unlock this door. Lock from the inside. Used to never lock this. There. Okay, so I don't know what to do with the lock thing upstairs. Okay, so we go through here, we come out into a creepy place. Yeah. This place has seen better days. There's a chest. And I see something up here. Oopsie daisy.
Oh yeah! Let's get it on!
Well, these guys make a nice change from those terrible books. Right, so they're in the back row, so... Actually, what's force damage like on you? Oh yeah, no, that does something. Healer. Nice. Not terrible. Oh. Oh, that's fantastic. That's what you get. That's what you get.
What a cinch.
Of course, Con gets no HP, no XP again. Pick up. What are you? Use poem? Poem fragment C. Nestled within the sadness. That's all I can read. The rest is too blurred to make out. Wow.
Now or never.
Hold on, wait. Well, these assholes are in the back row. Right, you need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do this. Yeah, you can do that. Oh, okay, that's a big hit. That's wasted on that guy, I think. If you hit this guy with it. Or is it because she's doing water damage? Seth learned lucky 0 magic damage. Right, so... The fuck? Well, that was unsettling. Okay, if I leave and then come back in again. Will I get my like health and mana and all that back? My MP. Oh yeah, okay. Well, that's a way to deal with resource management. Okay. Can we move this statue? Right, so can I head back into...
Looks like we got a good chance.
So Climb doesn't do any damage against these guys. She might. Right. No. Should have defended. If there's a way to speed them up, I think I would have liked that. Alright.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Stupid baby. Climb learned counter. So, anything else here? This thing...
You want a piece of me?
I would like to stop fighting for a moment. Okay, spell black magic.
Okay.
Oh wow, Seth has no health. Ah, you bastard.
Away.
Well, that's less than ideal. Defend. Spell black magic. Prism again. Really? As long as I don't see with Johnson.
Mystery.
I did it.
Climb down power hit. Good for him. Blind. Yeah, take that one. Circlet recovers MP when defense is used. I want you to... I want you to have that. And you have the seal blocker. Okay, great. Everyone's healed up. I have no idea what I'm doing. Set it to the pot. Red copper band obtained. And that door is opened. And that door is opened. Look, the door. Weird, there must be some kind of mechanism. Okay, red copper band. What does that do? So spear magic up to level 3. The past within the mirror upstairs. Wheat plate. Is that a... plate with a picture of wheat on it, as the name suggests. No, I didn't really want you to leave just yet. I wanted to walk over the other side. I was curious about the room, see if there was anything else in there. Soul medicine. Huh? Okay. Does that reset? Or does the wheat plate open that door there? Or have I missed something? Oh, of course. Of course. Force on you. You have force. I would like to be able to take them out with me. Seth. Nah. Knock my soul, you bastard. Slap him. There we go.
It's not in my nature to lose.
Oh, I can. I can go in here. Well, this is a garden, all right. But this circular thing on the ground and that fountain, there's something fishy about all of it. But something's supposed to go in that round hole. I see. Sweet plate. Expected this. It's not going to open without enough plates to fill all the indentations on the floor. Can I go around the outside?
Out of my way!
Oh, one of these bastards in the background as well. Fuck me. Those guys are assholes. Super assholes. Okay, that's a big hit. Yeah, I'll take it. Victory's a victory.
Ah, what a cinch.
Bowl plate. cure all. Okay, so there's one more plate I have to find. Can I move this plate? Okay, so... Alright. Un momento. Alright. Let's save. I think the pot I think was on the right, so do I have to go in here and have another look?
No one gets in my way.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. You can do that. You can do... Okay, you don't actually have enough. Prayer, you can heal fucking Seth. And you can do that. Why not?
Okay.
Oh, good thing I'll put seal on him. That's a big hit.
Okay.
Yep, that's what you get. Don't mess with me. I will waste a lot of health and mana and everything kicking your ass. I learned MP max up 1. Alright. Is this open again? No. Can I have a look at the... bow plate? Boat wheat. So... Okay, so if the pot is straight ahead in it, then the bow is to its left and the wheat is to its right. Ah, come on. That's it. She's gone.
Okay. Have I become stronger?
Alright. Yeah, level 26 now, I think, is like the level that they want you to be at. So there's a plate that I'm missing. I'm not 100% certain where I get it from. I haven't actually had a look at the that mechanism when it's broken down. So maybe it's part of that. All right. I just need to manage my health and MP. I'm very reluctant to use items.
It's now or never!
There we go. Nice 2 isn't bad for hitting someone in the back row.
That was a close one.
Hey, yeah. You come over here. Come up here. Come here. Right. don't know where to get the... I think it's the... something plate? So this is gold plate. This is the wheat plate. Yeah, so there's one more plate that I need. And that's the mechanism. Maybe the mechanism when you are in the past. But there's also this here. What? Right. Can you push it? This seems like it should be... Grab. Okay. Maybe that's it. Move that out of the way. When I go into the future, will that have moved? Can't interact with this. This doesn't do anything. I'm getting hungry. Huh. It's gone. Oh no, is that it in there? The celestial plate. Okay. Let's just save again, just to be on the safe side. Ming is only level 20. So she hasn't been leveling up at all because I haven't had her in the party. Celestial plate. Boing. There we go. We've found 10. And something over here. Poem. Poem fragment D. I will be back. This is kind of hard to read. I feel like I've heard this somewhere before. I wonder why.
Let's get him!
Bastards. Do. I use force on you. You use flare on Tempter. And then you use Shadow on everyone. Ah, come on. Okay, good, good. Ah, fuck you. Actually, no. Cook can, if she can. She can use heal on. You know, use heal on yourself, and you can use flare on someone. That's nice.
I wish I was stronger.
See, I could potentially get them up to level 27, but like it's gonna take forever. Oh. I'm one in search of solitude. Why have you invaded my hermitage? If you have nothing to ask, then you should leave immediately. Though you may see my door with your eyes, my quest for solitude ensures it will remain untouched. However, if you still insist on meeting me, you will find the key at your feet. Follow the symbols of light and proceed with order. The heck? I don't get a single word of that. Where's the old sorceress anyway? You're beyond that door, I think. But this stone tablet says we're not allowed to touch it. It says the key is at our feet. Come to think of it, doesn't this design on the floor resemble the giant clock? Maybe the two are related. Yes, and there was a similar pattern on the floor in the other room as well. Let's try looking into this. By hook or by crook, we got to see the old sorceress. Oh. Where are we? Anything over here? Nope. Okay, so this one... No. This one? The light's got something to do with it, I'm sure of it. Yes, I feel faint magical vibrations in the air too. So if I stand on the light, this is not right. Okay. Wheat. Hold on a second. What was that? Is that wheat? So the next one is the bow. Not this one. So how do I get over there? Uh-huh. Goddess medicine. Lost. So that's the one I have to get to. Okay. And then the last one's over here. So like... There we go. Oh, that was dramatic.
Just a moment. The magic energy is strongest here, on the other side of this door. She's here.
I feel it too. Come on.
Maybe knock.
I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh, son.
What?
So, son.
What the?
Magic energy.
He's freaking.
It's overflowing. What kind of magic energy is this?
You mean you don't know? Oh, here it comes!
Oh, here we go.
What's she doing? She's attacking herself.
Oh, hold on a moment. All right.
Why is she doing this?
She's crazy, that's why. Hey, if she wants to rest, let her.
No. She'll die if she continues. If she dies, who will break the seal of the Black Cave?
Oh, right, yeah, good point.
Stop her!
Oh, me? How about that?
You heard me!
No, you didn't.
This is Body of thought. Okay, so it's elemental type magic. So, yeah. Wind against earth. Black magic. You do prism because it does random and it might actually. Do I want to? Yeah, we'll do this. Ah. Sure. Ooh. Okay. So they're all earth. So wind. Wind. Continue, continue, continue. Heal some of them. It's good. Okay, so I have to hit them again. Alright. Stay away from Prism. Prism is a bad idea. Right, so Body of Thought B is Earth, so hit it with Wind. And Body of Thought C, yeah, hit that with Fire. D is Fire, so hit that with Water. Yeah, do that. Yeah. Oh, killed one of them. That's great. That's great. Okay, two of them down. Your water set fire. Your earth, so you want wind. Fire. Wind, spell, black magic, fire. Okay, do this. Okay, no, that's fine. Is there a phase 2? Dun dun dun. What a twist. What? This is Sarah? This is our grandma? Kime. She's mad at you, boy. Sarah. Sarah's me, Kime. Don't you remember? I killed her. I couldn't save her. I did it. Sarah. I really wish the voices were working here. No. Okay. Phase 2. It's not working. Gongora's trapped her the same way he did me. She's punishing herself because she's convinced she killed Lirim. She's put up a strong barrier around herself. We need to do much more to save her. What do I do? How do I save her? Excuse me, I'm sorry. Please let me sleep. Let me sleep. Oh, maybe they can help me. Let me sleep, that's all I ask. No, she's getting ugly. Oh, good dog. Grandma, no! Listen, Grandma. You ready?
Waves coming just like the morning comes. Things come and go, but soon they'll disappear into the dust.
I'm glad the voices are working here.
We all collide together and we fall apart. Then it all goes away. But there will come a day that our light will shine. From the darkness and sorrow that we knew, there will be a light that reaches us inside. To a new world full of love that sees us through. I know it, I feel it, you're heading straight home back to me. No, I know it, I feel it, you're heading straight home back to me now.
Why do the voices break every now and then? Sir, it's me, Carm. Wake up! Kime. Yes, it's me. I think she's going to be alright now. I don't sense any pain or fear in her magic energy. That's good, right? She's back to herself again. I loved you once, but not anymore. I still love you. Remember. No, my memories are gone, but you, I know you are my husband. I know that what we left behind in this house, the journal I kept. I know you're kind. The only man I've ever loved. I've been waiting for you. That wasn't in Gongora's plans. What wasn't? Record keeping. Even though Gongora erased her memory, Sarah was driven back here by the longing in her heart. She returned her home. The home spirit called to her. Jesus, talk such shite. I could live here. The journal she left behind provided a record of her 1,000 years of living. Nice. Welcome home, kind. I remember you. I remember how much I loved you. Part of me knew that I loved someone with all my heart. Even though I had no memory of just who it was. That and the feeling that I'd lost someone precious to me. That would be Lirim. Our daughter. Lirim is no longer with us. She was our mother. Our mother was always singing us that lullaby. And so we sang it for you, Grandma. I'm Cook. I'm Mac. Nice to meet you, Cook. Mac. Our journals kept me living in the past. Now my life is full once again. Because our daughter has given us these beautiful grandchildren. Everything that happens from now on will make new memories to live in my heart. Don't you think that's wonderful? Mm-hmm. Things surrounded by these mementos, that's what has helped me wait for you. Nice picture. Click. Oh yeah, what a woman. She's taken. Fine, fine. Okay. Nothing else in here. Head on out. We save again. Do we? Oh yeah, that's how we save.
Sarah, we need to get to the Goatson capital. We'd like you to unseal the Black Cave.
That seal was set to prevent an invasion by Goatsa, so that Tosca wouldn't be caught up in a war.
Yeah, but just, you know, your head was screwed on wrong then.
Even with your memory gone, you acted to protect others.
The longer we leave Gongora to his own devices, the more children like ours will come to harm. Help us, Sarah.
Come.
Okay. Black Cave. So I have no memory of anything past this from the first time I played. I think that this might be as far as I got. I remembered meeting Sarah again, but then no, that's it. I don't know what. So the Immortals don't really have think they have much in the way of abilities outside of like what they learn from items and what they get when they link with people. Okay, your link skill is irrelevant. You can, yeah, go with Angel Heart. That's a good one to have if you are oh, you can learn link skills. So you okay. Okay. Why not? Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it now. I get it. Okay. Did I just save? I'm going to save again. Yeah. I have no memory now of anything after this. So I don't think I played after this point. I have a tendency to jump from game to game, and then like I'll get into a game for a couple of days, and then sometimes I'll just kind of like want to play something else, and then want to play something else, then want to play something else. It's not often that I feel compelled to finish a game, and something like this where it's very grindy it kind of goes against what I like. I like games where you're kind of encouraged to keep moving through it. There's like this rhythm or flow to the game that compels you to keep going, that keeps you moving. So I don't know. That's why like I've able to finish like the Horizon games and the God of War games, the most recent God of War games, because it is just stuff just keeps moving forward. There's an energy, there was a word I had there for a second. It's gone. Momentum? I think momentum is the thing. Something that just keeps you moving. But this, I will be honest, the constant battles are really because of the way that the game is set up, so that it'll allow you to get to a certain level, and then that level is like the level cap for the area. So you never feel like you're getting stronger than the area, which is a bit of a thing, bit of a problem, where because it's constant like, oh no, like you get strong enough that the enemies don't one-shot you, but you never get strong enough that you're one-shotting them. It is that kind of like, I get it. It maintains a certain amount of challenge, but the problem is that because your characters, you can't put on like defensive equipment or anything like that. You can't really boost a lot of their stats outside of just damage by giving them better weapons, which is a shame, because it would be nice if they would go first in battle every now and then, but that doesn't seem to be happening all that much. It is a thing. I really do wish you could put more equipment on them to give them more a variation of stats, you know, to allow you more control over like how you want to play the game. You want them to be using, you want them to be going first so that this will happen. You want this character to go first so he can cast this that will synergize with this. You want that, but you can't do that. It is just, they just go in whatever bloody order they go in. That whoever's fastest goes first. Whoever is the fastest. I don't know who that is. Yeah, that's it. I am kind of just making my way through it. It is an old game. I have to forgive it that. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to leave it there for today. We've managed to get a fair bit done. I mean, it's crazy that just, aside from just exploring the town, that mansion took so long to get through. So yeah, Shine, and bye-bye.